Guys, welcome to another episode of Edgemaster Gaming, and today I'm covering our Road to 50 subscribers run. I thought of doing this event while doing the Road to 40 challenge as a way of saying thank you to the first 50 subscribers of my channel. Without you guys, this definitely wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much. So before we get into it, if you like the Project Lazarus content on this channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Also, if you're interested in events like this, please join my Discord. There you'll be caught up on all the latest announcements and may even get to run with me during Sub Run Thursdays. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. It was round 1 and you would think that this would begin like any other Project Lazarus game. Have any of you ever experienced 0 kills in the first round? Yeah, me neither. Definitely a first for me. Round 2 wasn't any better. Jay Dealey and I got a total of 7 kills, while the others got 18. I'm pretty sure the zombie generator is broken, but hey, the good thing is they're on the side with the quickest access to the generator, right? On round 3, thanks to Mega, we got the Pack-a-Punch room door open and started up the essence collector. Can we just pause here for a sec? You know, I never thought about this. A school in the middle of nowhere that just happens to have weapons all over, with a machine that converts guns into something awesome, using zombie spirits or juices. I mean, what is that stuff? They call it essence, but it does make you wonder. Just food for thought. It's round 4 and Mega offered a strategy where we could stay in the generator room. The idea was to create a choke point by forcing all of the zombies to come through the bathroom area. We would just need to keep 2 doors closed. One here by the speed cola machine and the other was down the hall before entering the generator room, which you'll see later. It's round 5 and at this point our team is just focused on getting as many points as we can. I can't stress enough how important this one simple task is for the rest of the game. Get as many points as you can on the front end, so if you get knocked or worse, you won't need to work twice as hard to recover. Now if I could just learn to aim, I probably won't have to buy ammo next round. Round 6 was pretty light on victims, so I did what any Deathmaster would do. I went on the hunt, and with insta-kill my knife easily found its mark. In round 7 I finally decided to get double tap. To me this is the most important perk out of all the perks in Project Lazarus, followed by Speed Cola, then Juggernog, and yes, it is in that order. For more information on perks, check out my All Perks Explained video, which will be in the description below. In round 8 I got Speed Cola and started getting more points with the help of this insta-kill. And ouch! Did you see that? Can you imagine the pain of someone having their legs cut from underneath them and doing a backflip onto their head on the other side of a barricade? Thank goodness he was already dead. It was round 9 and I added Juggernog and did some more farming. Also, Boo Boo found the infamous shoulder surf zombie. Round 10 was more of the same. The good thing is that we had a pretty solid team. Everyone was in sync. The only bad thing is that we still had over 40 rounds to go, but we'll make it. Round 11 I decided to go to the mystery box. If I was going to have any shot at making it to round 50, I'm going to need a better gun. Wow. Ray gun on the first try? I gotta go play the lottery after this. Round 12, and for my final perk, I added Mule Kick. Now I have everything I need to help us reach our goal, with the exception of a good third weapon of course. Round 13 I decided to pick up the TMP. Now I know this weapon may get overlooked, but truth be told it's not bad for the mid-rounds. It has a good rate of fire, but it lacks a decent magazine size which will cause you to reload a little more often. You can pick up one of these babies for 1,000 points. Man, I feel like I'm doing a commercial. It was round 14 and near the end of the round we all met on the first floor. Our team continued to dominate, getting enough points to be somewhat comfortable I guess. Kaboom. And I will never confess who set off this nuke that did nothing. Round 15 I got over 20,000 points. And also I witnessed this throw a tantrum zombie. Stop whining. Round 16 it was time that I packed the B93. Truthfully, this gun should be packed at round 12 where it loses its one-shot capability. I have to admit that I've grown very fond of this gun. I think it's a bit underrated since it can one-shot till round 31. Packed of course. Round 17 I decided to try my luck at the mystery box again. Since my TMP was out of ammo, I wound up swapping for the Barrett. Now while the Barrett is a very powerful gun, I just hate how it hinders your movement speed. But hey, it was only round 17 and I can swap for another gun later, right? Round 18 and I couldn't take it anymore. The Barrett just had to go. So I switched it for the F2000. It's such a good weapon with a high rate of fire. If you want points, get one of these babies at your local hardware store today. There's that commercial in me again. Dang it! Round 19, there was nothing really to note except that it was round 19. It was round 20, guys, and believe it or not, it was more the same. Round 21 was a grind, and I found the zombie preventing us from getting to the next round. Where you going? Round 22, the first floor was getting a bit crowded, so I decided to move my farming session to the library. Also, Eagle Light 2000 decided to join in on the fun and was waiting in the lobby. Glad you could join us, buddy. The more the merrier. Round 23, Eagle Light was doing some farming when we got the call to revive him. On the way over, we were met with some resistance, and I tell you, you know that you're putting in work when you cause a massive pileup such as this. Did you see that pop-up? That was awesome. It was round 24 and a max ammo dropped in front of Mega. If you can, announce when you get this item so that others can reload their weapons before picking it up. You can either type in chat reload or say it in voice chat like we did here. We do this so that you can replenish the maximum amount of ammo per each gun. And lastly, I think this statement from Eagle Light is meme-worthy, don't you? We were on round 25 and halfway to our goal. Eagle Light was doing us a favor by training the zombies here in the library. By training them, it helps the rest of our team by allowing us to go around the map gathering items without much resistance from the horde. For more information about this strategy, check out my video on advanced tips and strategies where I discuss zombie limits, which will be in the description below. In round 26, the zombies were determined to stop us at all costs, but I was hyper-focused on our goal, making sure that I was killing with a lot more precision as you see here. In round 27, I had just made over 100,000 points, so I finally decided to pack my F2000 for the fleeting moment. This makes a nice intermediary weapon, but I have no idea what I want to get next. Oh well, let's get to work. Round 28 was just an all-out farm fest. This is usually around the stage where you and your team should prepare to stay the majority of the time upstairs. As the zombies start picking up more speed and more hit points, they're a little tougher to kill, especially the whiny ones. It was round 29 and we were holding it down on the first floor, and Boo Boo was our next casualty. Mega and I was on our way to revive him. One tip is after you revive your teammate, kind of make sure that they're safe after immediately getting up. In this case, I hung around for a little bit to ensure that he could get double tap and move downstairs safely. I know this can't be done always, but just try. In round 30 I did this really cool window glitch, where the zombies come halfway in and gets caught when the barricade is repaired. In this position, make sure to always give the zombies a warm welcome. I love the F2000. Afterwards I figured it was about that time, so I went and packed my ray gun. Now it's on. At round 31 I traded the Ravnica for the AUG. The reason is because it can no longer one-shot kill. This gun can be a lot of fun when it comes to the speed boost. Next, unfortunately, Boo Boo got knocked because he was trapped on the steps, which is a bummer. Another tip is when your teammate is being revived, position yourself at the top or bottom of the steps to prevent the horde from stopping the revive. Later in the round, we decided it was time to put our plan into action. We held our position at the bathroom like so, and we were doing well. In round 32, our plan was working so well for us that I did the only thing that I could do while the team was holding it down. I ordered Japanese. Do you know how much energy is spent monitoring the bathroom like this? Exactly. In round 33, the one major advantage that I want to draw your attention to when it comes to this strategy is simply having access to the mystery box in 2 places instead of 1. See what I mean? Isn't that great? It was round 34 and Eagle Light went down. While the team went to go grab him, I did my best to provide cover fire. Once he's up, we need to ensure he grabs all the perks again. And herein lies the problem. There's only one way in and one way out. Because we have the doors locked, he'll need to go back the same way he came once he grabs anything from the library. In round 35, Eagle Light needed to pack his weapon, so we rushed to the Pack-a-Punch, and yes, he did just show the surf. We did a great job of getting him in and out. Later, we were covering the entrance to the bathroom. Unfortunately, we decided to venture out a bit, and Jay Dealey got a little too close. We did manage to revive him safely, though. Round 36, we started the round with Jay Dealey going to grab perks and going to the Pack-a-Punch. It was nearly the same deal as last round. However, we decided to use up the mystery box to force it back upstairs. Well, at least that was the plan anyway. During that time, I wound up getting and packing the UMP-45. The box moved under the library. Eagle-Eye dropped. Boo Boo dropped. I then swapped my AUG to get a packed Ranger. And we forced the box back upstairs. Phew, only 14 more rounds to go. Round 37, I went to my newly assigned post, behind the generator room. Yep, I am the backup, and I am having loads of fun. I can hardly contain myself. But then, Mega ended up getting knocked, so I made my way down to help support the rescue effort. I stayed down there until he made his way back from getting perks, just so I could keep the area clear. Round 38 just had so many things going on. Let me just play the highlights and you'll see what I mean. Round 39 started off with Mega going for a mystery box weapon, but as you'll soon see, things kinda got out of hand. And sadly, later we lost Eagle Eye because he had to rest. Thanks for your support, buddy. It was round 40, and so it finally happened. I got knocked and lost all my perks. If your team is still able to support, I would highly suggest waiting until the end of the round before going to grab any items that you may need, which is what I'm doing here. We're utilizing the last zombie standing strategy. That is not good. I might be in trouble here. In round 41, because I needed to get my perks, I was kinda stranded. So the plan is to have one teammate gather all the zombies like you see here, and then head back to the other side of the building. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? In round 42, Mega was applying a different training method that I hadn't seen before. So if one person trains, then the others can pick off the zombies as they swing back around in the classic cross from the bathroom, like you see here. Unfortunately, Mega got knocked shortly after, so he went to grab perks in the library. There, he was training another horde, and the plan was that I would take over so he could then go around the map getting all the remaining items that he needed. Just like that. Round 43 was just another action-packed round that you just have to see. round 44, Mega went to the library to replenish his perks. And while I knew that a horde was coming this way, I really wasn't prepared for this. Back up, 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 back up. It was round 45, and while our strategy was well thought out, sometimes things just didn't seem to go the way we planned. Just watch. So you thought this was bad, but wait, there's more. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a do or die moment. Mega had to open the remaining doors and go all the way around to revive Jay Dealy, Boo Boo, and myself. And I didn't make it. Why don't we check on our heroes to see how they're doing? Needless to say, they prevailed, allowing us to carry on. It's round 46 and I'm back in the land of the living. At this stage, when you don't have perks or packed weapons, you're just useless. But nevertheless, always stick with the game plan. Perks first and pack weapons later. Oh crap, I gotta go through all that again? Anyway, later in the round I got the UMP and my ray gun back. And thanks to Boo Boo for the training in the library, which allowed me to go and get both of them packed. It was round 47 and I got knocked again in the most embarrassing way, and I don't even feel like talking about it. Okay, fine, this is what happened. I wasn't ready for Mega to swing by me, but by the time I reacted, I was so discombobulated that I hit the wrong keys. Then I went into the config screen trying to escape the chat window, and the rest is history. So now you know what happened. Also, somehow JD lost connectivity and he went back to the lobby. Round 48, we used the same strategy that we used by the bathroom. Mega trained them, and we started taking them down one by one in the library. If you haven't tried this strategy, you should, as it works very well. Round 49, by this time we were tired and ready for the end. We dropped more times than we could count. I mean, it was over and over and over and over. But eventually, we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and to celebrate, we let the last zombie have it. Knife style. Guys, we did it. After 6 grueling hours and like 150 revives later, it was over. I'd like to thank JD, Boo Boo, Eaglite, and most of all Mega, who is the hero of this challenge because if it wasn't for him, it would have been over in round 45. If you'd like to see more challenge videos, check out my challenge playlist, which should be on the right hand side of your screen. And lastly guys, remember to always have fun, take care, and God bless.